Oh, great. So the new album is coming out in January, and I'm sure your closest friends have already heard the whole thing, right? So what is your feedback so far?
Been great. Yeah, I mean the act. Sorry, from the press
Yeah,
or
no, from the people that have heard the
oh,
album.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're digging it, man. I mean, it's great, and some of our friends are very honest.
yeah.
And we they don't blow smoke up our ass or anything like that. So if they didn't like the album, they tell us. Yeah. So we like to surround ourselves with good, honest people. That's why we call them our friends. We're very if you're one of us, one of the prerequisites is you can't blow smoke up our ass and give us an honest opinion on whatever it is. So.
Oh, great. Well, you mentioned the changes before. How is it going with Rafael Saini on the drums? Is he doing perfectly for the job?
Well, he came in a last minute situation and had kind of a lot of stuff dropped in his lap, and but he did a good job.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, talking about the new album again, and what is the thing that makes you really proud about this new album of Iceheart?
It's because it's an Iced Earth album that we created, so we're always proud of what we create.
It's honest, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of spirit, I think, in the songs, and it's not only from a writing standpoint, but from a performing standpoint, and everybody did their best. And I mean, what makes this album so special to me is my best friends in the world are singing on it. So there's Hansi, Michael, Russell, Stu, having all these guys on one, and Highwayman is one of the highlights for me. And,
Yeah.
It's such an honor to have those guys on singing on this, and I think the lyrics fit us really well and who we are as people. And I mean, Russell and Michael have not spent that much time together. They've met each other a few times, but the rest of us in different scenarios have become very close. And I'm sure that if Michael and Russell were able to hang out for one good whiskey night, it would be it would be in trouble.
Hopefully we won't go to jail.
Yeah.
Good. So this album is not totally a concept album, but just half of the album are just 10 songs. So how do you do a half concept album?
How do you do a concept album?
A half concept album, because half of the songs are just standalone songs, so that what you said in a previous interview.
Yeah, I mean the first, of course, yeah, the first half has a theme, it's a concept,
Yeah.
It follows a story.
Yeah.
And there is a questionable end to the story. But yeah, I mean, we both like the horror movies, and I'm a big zombie fan. And I think I was really happy when Jon was like, "Let's write about zombies." I was jumping up and down like a little kid. So it was really cool, and we both have a lot of thoughts and input on the subject matter. Like Jon has said, you can apply the Something Wicked story to this half of the album, and we made it as heavy and as evil as possible because of the subject matter.
Yeah.
And that's about it for that. And there are the standalone songs.
Great. Well, you have 12 songs for these Plagues of Babylon, and were the songs only that 12 songs, or were there any that were left of the album?
No, we only commit to what we're going to do. There's no like filler tracks. What I would say is filler. There's we commit to we have this many songs. They're all good, and from now on, every fan in every territory is getting the same product, because I'm done with doing like exclusive tracks for Japan or for this market or that. It's just not fair, and it's really, the industry has changed so much that they really have a hard time justifying reason to ask for something like that.
Yeah, that's totally true. So you mentioned epic and melodic songs on this album. Was it a must to do this way, or it just came this way? The album just came this way.
It came this way. I mean, but it's kind of once a decision's made on, okay, what are our goals? What are we trying to target with the theme of the songs and the lyrical standpoint? And it's just then you just really have to make the music fit that kind of an idea. And I think, but I also think we let things happen naturally, and then it's honest. If you try to force something, and I don't think it's going to work as well.
Oh, great.